Today we caught up with Hall of Fame trainer Lee Freedman at Living Legends, where he reminisced about his Caulfield Cup champions Paris Lane and Doriemus. Well, Lee, great to catch up with you today. It's your first visit to Living Legends out here, and you've caught up with a few of your old pals.
Yeah, indeed. I should have come out here a long while ago, but I saw Doriemus and Paris Lane, two of my very good horses, and they looked in terrific condition, belied their age a bit. And saw a lot of other good horses. Better Loosen Up. We had a lot of wars with him and Might and Power, and it's great to see him, really.
Obviously, Caulfield Cup is this weekend, so you know what it takes when it comes to preparing a horse for that race. Let's use Doriemus as an example.
He was the old cliched work in progress from the time he was about 3, because he was a very immature horse. He had a few problems. Had problems tying up, and he had a few leg problems, and so it took us. We knew he had the ability, but anyway, the winter before the Caulfield Cup, we took him up to Brisbane for the winter. Just ran him in a couple of sprints and then spelled him up there, and I think that was the makings of the horse, because he came back, had a couple of unsuitable races, and then ran a great second in the Turnbull. Probably should have nearly won the Turnbull, and then he went on and won the Cup Stubble after that. So he'd had a good solid preparation, plus he'd had that time in the warm weather up in Queensland as well.
Yeah. Can't be easy to win a Cup Stubble. I mean, he was a fair dinkum champion stayer, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, I think the key to that is you've got to have the horse with the ability, and B, that you've got to be able to get them into the first leg of it with the right weight. So if they do get the penalty, they're still not too badly off. I mean, there's no point trying to do it, starting at a high weight, because it's just going to get harder and harder.
Paris Lane can be a bit of a snob these days, and it even took Lee a little time to win him over. What sort of characteristics did he show back in the day? Because he was quite hard to catch today in the paddock. He seems like he's got a bit of a cheeky streak.
Yeah. I don't remember him as being. He was a pretty straightforward horse. I mean, once again, he was a very immature horse. Came to us as a 3-year-old. We just took him along quietly, and once again, we took him to Brisbane for the winter in his 3-year-old year, and he won the Guineas up there. And I think he was second in the Doriemus Cup and placed in the Derby. Like, he had really good form up there, and we just brought him through the grades slowly during the spring, and knowing that he was, I think, one of those good wins qualified him, had him fairly well up the qualifications for the Caulfield Cup, so we weren't under any pressure, and I think he just mainly had placings in the Turnbull and the Caulfield Stakes, and had the nice weight drop into the Caulfield Cup, and of course he won very easily.
Another horse which holds a special place in Lee's heart is the late Mummify, who won the 2003 Caulfield Cup.
It's just a terrible loss, particularly once again it was the Caulfield Cup. He only just got beaten into third, probably less than half a length, and broke down after that, so it was a pretty ordinary day. We always... Someone was tweeting about him last night, and I see John O'Neill, one of the owners, came in and said, it's this time of the year, I miss the old fella a bit, so he was a great horse.
They had, from memory, a proper Irish burial for the horse as well.
Yeah, we had it, down at Anthony's, and we dug a big hole for him, and we lowered him we put him down and lowered him in standing up, and packed the earth in around him and that, and then we went and drank about 17 cases of beer, I think, so we gave him a good send-off. Yeah.
Get back on track, Victoria. The Spring Racing Carnival. It's time for some real entertainment. Visit springracingcarnival.com.au. You know you want to.